I felt a change. Well, that might be an understatement. I'll tell you about 3 recent events that was the catalyst. First, I watched a video of Ron Daly singing The Lighthouse, or at least part of it, while he was visiting one of his daughters. I cried, and like the Grinch that stole Christmas, my heart grew 3 times its size. Boing, 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 boing. And then I was granted the ability to redefine perfection from my perspective, and it has nothing to do with mistakes. I was watching a perfect man sing a perfect song and smiling as big as a planet. Second was a video that I shared, a story that I'd never told anyone in my life. Talk about freedom. I probably would have never even considered it if I hadn't spent the last few years journaling. Such a peace entered in. Thirdly was an unfortunate event that if I shared would probably just distract from the profound effect I felt in its wake. Again, freedom and a humbling peace, knowing that I'm different. And then I'm going to share this dream with you. I'm going to try to write it down, but it may be a hard one to document. Not even sure where to start, but I was at a church preaching, kind of stepping into maybe pastoring this church. It was round with a balcony, and the place was full. And I remember being a little anxious on what I was even going to say. But before I knew it, I was in a truck with my Uncle Bob, and we were driving. And sitting between us was a little girl who gave him a piece of paper. He began singing this hymn to the little girl. The truck had a canopy hanging off the front window that I assumed was to keep the sun out while driving. But as he sang, the canvas raised up and let in the light. At this point, I had a setback in health that had the medical professionals stumped, but as I lay on the ground, one by one, I was joined by people who would sit by me, and my surroundings turned into a huge tent. Quickly, I realized that they were coming to a tent revival where I was speaking. My current condition didn't matter to anyone, and even the fact that at times I couldn't even speak. I was greeting everyone the best I could, and that's all that mattered. I woke and wanted to write it down before it escaped me.